Hello and welcome. In this video, let us solve a system of linear equations that has infinitely many solutions. If a system has infinitely many solutions, then we will get a statement that is always true. And when the statement is always true, we need to write the answer in general form. So here is one example. Let's solve it and write the answer. We can either use substitution or elimination. Let's use substitution because the first equation is already solved for the y. Let's use this y in the second equation. So we can take the 3x plus 8 because it equals to y and use that information in our second equation by substituting it in. That makes 2 times 3x plus 8 minus 6x is 16. Now we can distribute the 2 and that makes 2 times 3 is 6x, 2 times 8 is 16, minus 6x is 16. Combining like terms, we can see that plus 6x and minus 6x cancels off, and we get 16 equals 16, which is always true. 16 is always 16, so we know that there is infinitely many solutions. Now how do we write it? To write it, we need to list all the points that satisfy both of these equations. Now, both of these equations is actually the same equation written twice, because if we divide everything through by 2 in the second equation, if we divide every term by 2, we would get y minus 3x is 8. And if we add the 3x to both sides, we get exactly the same equation as the first, which is why we have infinitely many solutions, because every point that is on the first equation is automatically on the second equation, because it's the same equation. Now how do we write the answers? We need to list all of these points, and we need to use the same format as the ordered pair. So we need something for the x and something for the y. If x is just x and y is 3x plus 8, that would list all the possible points that would satisfy our system. Sometimes people prefer to not use the same letters as were used in the original system, and they would use something like A or B in place of the X. So alternative way to write the general form is replacing all the X's with a different letter, such as A and 3A plus 8. Both of these would work as the final answer to our system. Now, all we need to do if we wanted to see some of those answers, all we need to do is choose any number for the A and plug them into both of these numbers, both of these letters. For instance, if A happens to be 0, then 3 times 0 is 0, plus 8 is 8. So 0, comma 8 will solve our system of linear equations. But if we choose a different number for A, such as 1, and use that instead, we will get 3 times 1, which is 3, plus 8, which is 11. So 1 comma 11 will also solve this system. And if we use other numbers, we will get other solutions, and there is infinite numbers we can use for the A, and that means there will be infinitely many solutions to this system. And this is it. This is the final answer to our system of linear equations that have infinitely many solutions. If you have any questions on anything, please let me know. If you have some of your own questions you would like to see discussed, also let me know. Thank you for your time. Look forward to hearing from you.